What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. So this is Stay Thirsty Thursday. I did these a little bit back. I did Getting Over the Hump Wednesday. So I'm gonna let a couple people join. I've done a lot of thinking today. There was a great event that was free by Dean Graziosi. I never know how to pronounce his name. Part of a Tony Robbins event. And started looking at how am I creating impact? How am I creating change? As a lot of you guys know, we've got an event coming up this weekend called Operation TBA, or Operation Take Back America. Um, and we're going to be talking about political things in there in order to engage the vote, engage you guys, you ladies, to make an impact and make a change. And I started, thinking about the burnout that's happening with all of us. That goes for Primetime Patriots. That goes for me. That goes for I went for Cash before he was incarcerated, and looking at some things, and I'm like, how is it that I can get my schedule together to best impact the people that are here for Be the Change, as well as people that just truly enjoy that motivation and the ability to be the change they want to see in themselves. And I know a lot of you guys know I am a motivational speaker. I talk about overcoming failure, and I'm thinking of some of the things that I've talked about. And one of the things I heard today is literally a topic that I always use when I talk to people, which is put your mask on first. When you're on an airplane, they talk about it. They say, don't put your mask on the people around you. Put your mask on first. And it's like, right now, am I doing everything I can to create the change I wish to see in the world? And I think I am, but I'm doing it in a non-effective way. And I've been very good about making sure. What? Nobody better be abusing cats. That's where I draw the line right there. Um, so I started thinking of things, and I'm going to be very clear. My schedule for BTC, for Be the Change, is going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays with a little bit of Thursdays. We'll be doing Truth Will Set You Free. That'll also be for change makers, which is kind of both, and then Conservengers on Wednesday nights. And when I do Blunt Force Logic, it'll be throughout there whenever I feel like going live. And then Mondays and Fridays and the weekends, I need to get back to work. I have a book deal on the table that I need to actually start writing, and I realize I can have massive impact. And I've also keep talking about that I forego financial gain. And and if I'm talking to people and inspiring them to live out their dreams and do their own businesses and work their ass off, I'm not actually fulfilling that in my own life, which is absolutely silly. So I need to get more focused on stuff that's going to create change. And I'm encouraging you guys to do the exact same thing. And it's funny, I can talk to people and give advice, and I don't take it myself. Biggest advice I was giving today was schedule your time out, time block, like do the stuff that sucks right now. Because if you're trying to do everything all at once, then all of a sudden you're going to be in the exact same place in 6 months where you don't have balance. And I want to have balance. I want to be able to kill it with Be the Change, and I want to be able to have a bunch of people listening to my actual motivational speaking and inspirational work, etc. But if I keep playing this middle ground, I literally had this conversation earlier today about to somebody else. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not practicing what I preach. I need to do what's hard, which is I need to set aside time block and make sure everything is functional. And then maybe in 5, 6 months, I'll be at a place where everything is smooth and I can pop on here and there. And I've got a team of people that are helping me out. So I've got a book coming out in the end of the year. I've got to deal with like a it's a major publisher, but it's like a co-publishing. I can't, all of a sudden I'm drawing the blank on the name. And it's called Double Down Strategy, or the Art of Doubling Down. We'll figure it out. But I need to start working on that and like develop. We've got thousands of people that watch our stuff. Why not start doing webinars before then? Start putting stuff together. But I need to be fair about my time. I need to be smart. Otherwise, it was a great line in the movie Karate Kid 1 when Pat Morita was talking to Danielson, and he was talking about being in the middle of the road, and the bug is safe on each side of the road, but when he's in the middle, squish. And so many of us are trying to juggle so many different things, and me included, that we're bugs getting squished. I'm a bug getting squished, and I'm not giving everyone what they need, what they deserve. That I believe that we're helping with Be the Change. And I've noticed in the last week, all of a sudden, I'm like, God, you know what? I'm exhausted, and all of a sudden, because of Facebook algorithms and YouTube algorithms, we see a huge drop in numbers for no apparent reason, just because I say a word. It's like, what is this worth it? I don't. And I know it is. And I know that the greater purpose, but part of it is this idea that I am trying to do so many different things all at once. So I'm promising you guys, I'm maintaining my focus. I'm also doing a lot to get back in shape right now. I love we're still talking about this cat. Hit me a message on the cat. I don't know how I can help, but I people mess with cats. I've I have some issues. Just to say. So I just want to give you guys that heads up, and maybe it tells you what you need to be doing. Maybe this is like, oh shit, I should have been doing this all along. I've been juggling too many different things. I need to either focus on my family so that career can be ready to go when that's done, or focus on my career so that the family can be ready to go. Always put your face mask on first. If you are not happy, if you are not at a high level of vibration, if you are not being one with everything around you, you are not going to make an impact on your family, on your children. It's not going to be positive. It's going to be mediocre. We live in a world of mediocrity. Don't be mediocre. So, anyways, it doesn't mean we're going to be doing any less shows. I'm going to tell you what the focus is. And since we do have a great audience, if you guys start getting interested as I do more stuff on the self-help side, in terms of doubling down positivity through failure, that's what I specialize in. As I'm writing this book, if you guys are interested in just talking to me more about this, and I mean, I used to do personal coaching and I would charge for it. I don't know what I'll do now. I'm looking at it in a sense of, it's so funny. I've been talking this whole time like money's not, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's like I should be pulling back the incomes, not like what I used to. That's fine. I had a large business, but I shouldn't be just living off my savings doing all this work, because at the end of the day, sometimes when you look at the Facebook algorithm and it screws you over, that's painful. And it's painful when it's like there's no financial gain on my end. And that's not practicing what I preach. And that's not me saying, woe is me, I'm not making any money. It's me saying I want to focus so that I am practicing what I preach to the people that actually want to hear it. So all right, Chris, I'll look through these later. Who are we talking to? Chris, who is that message? Is that about the cat? I'll help with the cat. Anyways, no, and to be clear, this is not me leaving in any way, shape, or form. This is me just refocusing, and I hope, and I think you guys will get more out of it, hopefully. If those are out there looking for inspiration, make sure the best way I can say help me is when I do some of the inspirational lives, share it the same way you would a political one. And if you've got faith in the words that I provide, and I have faith that I can help people out there, that's the other thing that I was like, it's so silly when I'm talking about what I do. I believe, so when people charge each other, or when people charge somebody to be with them, you're not charging for a service you don't believe in. If I'm doing anything from that end, I'm charging for something that I know will epically change somebody's life. So it's an even trade. If you create change and you're, off asking for something, it's completely valid. And I'm literally living in a world where I'm obviously not practicing what I preach, which is when I'm out of balance, that's not me. So I love you guys. I wanted you guys to know that. And I hope that you guys live in this moment with positivity. If you see me going live, even if you're busy, get on and share it or hit the like button real fast. Just because if you guys haven't noticed, I don't know what happened in the last 2 weeks, but we go from 200 to 300 viewers on everything we do down to like 50 to 100. And it's a little daunting. So this is me calling on you guys to help. So love you guys. Be the change you wish to see in the world. If you could send a message to Cash, I want to actually make this quick mention. It is public on Facebook. If anybody watched Sum of All Parts, I don't know the story just yet, but Dallas Carter, one of our guests on that show, one of Cash's guests on that show, and a good friend of Cash for a very long time, passed away 2 days ago. And I don't have details. And Cash is not taking it well. And oddly, like, even though him and I had only had a few conversations, some of them pretty long, that was tough. It's a tough year. It's a tough continued year. And part of that makes us remind each other that life is really short, guys. And if there's something you want to do, do it. Do it. You don't know when your day is. So I'm doing what I can, and I'm doing what I love day to day, and I'm not worried about the money. But there's a point where there should be something. You know what I mean? And that's it. And that's a message for you guys. That's not just a message to myself, but a message for you guys as well. So send Cash some condolences. Life is short. Be the change you wish to see in the world, and be awesome. You guys are all amazing. Thanks, guys.